Alright, welcome to another Horizon Zero Dawn stream. So going in kind of blind here. So if my audio levels are low, just let me know in the chat. My monitor's web browser needed to be updated, so
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
alright.
Yes, this way. Not much farther now.
Machines, yay.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there, but machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. And so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost.
So 2 objectives, huh?
What was all this for?
Okay, let's see what to do. So, objective 2, objective 1. Take air attacks directly to the tower, optional, or take the tower. So, okay. So we can choose either to fight the machines or not to fight the machines. Or potentially not fight the machines. I kind of want to fight the machines. Weak to fire.
I'm certain we can stay out of sight up there. Almost certain.
I don't think I've fought a behemoth yet. Have I? Well, hopefully. Yeah, we've got game audio being captured, so.
What will it be, Aloy? Ahead? To the heights?
These towers pulse with heat, like an osprey.
Operations interference. Are they tapping into something important?
Ooh, there's quite a few of them, huh? Oh, no ammo. Okay, I've fought these guys before, I think. Kind of hard to do in close quarters like this. Oh my goodness. Just everything seems to be working against me today. Robot vacuum is so proud of itself for interrupting me. Oh, shoot. I forgot I ran out of those health potions.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there, but machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. And I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, just for a while.
All right, I get the options. I'll follow my lead. Pipes, towers, steam, frost.
Alright. So maybe we don't take our attacks. Maybe we can also just fight them from here. That and that and that. You can't get me. You can't get me. Okay, maybe you can. Oh yeah, you can get up here. Crap. Ouchie. Yep, that was the last of my health. Yeah, I don't think I have enough health to take these guys. Ow. Of course I run into the one ledge sticking out there. I'm gonna shoot off your butt. Oh boy. Obliterated. The high path it is. I don't have enough health supplies to take them on.
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking loss.
Pipes. Towers.
This way.
Steam. Frost. What was all this for?
I went this way years ago, looking for cover in case machines came prowling. No doubt that it is guarded now, but we may be able to stay hidden.
Beware stalkers.
I hate stalkers. Just gonna grab this little bit of health here.
Get it while I can.
Let's highlight this track. It just goes back and forth. Perfect. And I can go that way. Uh-oh. Don't mind me. Little scrapper. At least you can I can take down with the silence strike.
The stalkers in the air.
Reads right. Alright, so there's a mine.
Brace yourself.
Who tripped a mine? I did not trip a mine. Pretty sure it was you that tripped a mine. Dang kids. Alright, let's see. Stalker's going away. Maybe. Oh boy. Go back. Scrapper. Dang scrappers. You don't see me. Run! Run! Help! Alright. We're gonna need some more health to do this, I think. Let me guess, this is the lower route. The more direct route. Yeah. Sure was. Slower opening door. Supply crate.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without a focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
Oh boy.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
So they built something to stop volcanic eruptions.
We'll have to carve through a lot of machines to get to that door.
More than the warehouse.
Doesn't seem like a great idea.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then. Our challenge awaits.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system mast. Massive challenges solved. Supervised expert. To do is installing mysterious software and have a conversation.
Okay. Where are you going? In a little circle. Well. You gonna come check me out now? Back up. Back up. Alert no one. Take out the little guys. You don't see me. You're too far away. I think they're just scrappers anyway. We should be alright. Don't think they come anywhere near a rock where I could sneak attack them. Kill. Oh, I have to. If I can get rid of most of these little ones, should be easier to take out the one big one that I think that is over there. That seems dangerous. We'll wait for it to come around and hopefully no one else will spot me. Should be coming back around soon, right? It's hard to make out the path over there. Definitely give you plenty of time to sneak up on it. Is it stuck? Looks like it's acting like it's stuck. As soon as I get in its line of sight, though, it's gonna get unstuck. Oh. You gonna come investigate now there, Scrapper? We'll start with that one then, since the other one is apparently stuck. Yep, there's the big one. So right here is probably the best spot. Sleep. Uh-oh. Yeah, just going down here. Oh, 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 oh. Don't be alarmed. Now it should just be the big guy. Which getting a silent strike in on them would be good too. Still a little bit less health to try to grind down. Demonic Scorcher. I don't think I'm gonna get that, so we'll just charge this up. Oh, I can be sneaky apparently. Oh, it knows where I am. And all done. Probably could have finished that quicker, but that wasn't too bad. And what do you need? Alright, through the big door. Oh, health. Voodoo. And supply crate.
I can't spare the weight.
Is there any more health anywhere? No? No more mushrooms? Alright, through the big door. Oops. Press and hold. Oh. Boy.
More machines. Make ready.
Of course, it was too easy. There's a big guy in here. It's a big guy for such a little space. No weaknesses. Just gotta remove all their weapons as quickly as possible. Oh no. Where's your tail? What? Enough with that. Alright, this isn't going so bad. But I think it also glitched out. I think it's stuck between a rock and a rock. So my random attempt at hiding over there was a good one. Because it's making this so much easier. Reached level 50.
I don't put much stock in
Yay.
deeds, but that battle was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
I want to loot. But it's like parked up there. There we go.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since
Oh, man.
then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes, finish this.
Okay. So. My monitor's not working, but my... it seems to be running fine, but it was really starting to freak me out.
Alright, down we go.
Felt like it wasn't broadcasting correctly, but I think it's just... I need to restart my laptop, which I use to monitor the stream. That thing looks terrifying. I'm gonna have to fight it, aren't I? Or fight a bunch of machines that it conjures up. Here we go, into the scary living wires.
I'm with you, brother. We'll stay always as long as we have to.
We need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Sleep. Sleep. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. How am I gonna get up there? Destroy it. So, just use arrows? Okay, just an arrow. What about the shocky bits? Is that timed? Yep, it's timed. Whoa, that took all the health. The dialogue would have come just a second sooner. Alright, just drop. Alright.
Stairs should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Not a shame like that.
Alright, now I gotta find where to shut stuff off.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge.
But I gotta get the... Don't I have to turn off the fire?
Looking at a device. What does it do?
Now, what am I doing over here?
Let's see what this does.
Hopefully it turns off the fire.
That did it. Here they come.
Yep, did that. Did exactly that. Oh. Where are you even going? Just does not care. Gotcha. Now I need to hop back on a box and ride all the way across. Which I guess they expected me to do in the opposite order that I did it. Right and down and jump. Then we go for a little ride. Riding, riding, riding.
Okay, let's get them across.
Oh, do I have to? Can't I just leave them behind? No, not the supply crate. Open. After I got this. Never know what happens when you override things.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
Now what? Oh, apparently you use
This
ice.
place looks more like the mountain used to be before the dinghy ruined it.
Whew. Full medicine. Got a lift?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hostile recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this.
Spirit speaks to us.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name was familiar to you.
Yes. I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it, Pete.
Oh, dang it. Meant to let that play.
Machines being made. As the spirit said.
I'll try to find a way through.
Oh, jeez. So many machines. Can I get through undetected? Probably not. Override. Something sees me.
Just stay out of their way for now.
Maybe they won't see me if I just walk this way. So, what was the point of coming over here? There's nothing over here. I don't know if I can make that jump. Oh wait. But I can make that climb. Don't mind me. So wait, do I have to like clear a path for them? Like, that drew a lot of attention. Help them cross. They could have followed me. They would have been fine. Oh, so I needed to override this. Yep, that's what I wanted you to do. Knock me into the last save point. Okay. Oh.
I'll try to find a way through.
So I need to do that bridge for me, but then that bridge is for them. And apparently I can't open doors without them, so good to know. you out. Uh-oh.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Get across here before it's a problem.
I need to get away and across.
That's what I'm doing.
Did you do it?
Now they're gonna aggro them. Just open the door. Just wanted you to open the door. Alright, we made it. Except for they're still following us. Or just attacking them. I don't know. Where am I going? Down here? Following the ooey gooey brain stuff.
Digital console.
Override.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon. And it may have found one.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Thanos swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. But that means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. Thank God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Okay, so we got a watcher right there. And we'll figure the rest out later.
Well, there's
No.
still a surprise.
Dang it. That should have totally been close enough for a silent strike, but I should have waited to the prompt.
Find a way.
Oh, right there. But does this just bring me back up to where I was? Yes. Figures. It's like, maybe I can just make the jump. I cannot. I'm dying so many times.
Been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon. Machine parts dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Down I go. That's not what I wanted. I've got to find a way up. There it is. Come now. I hit jump.
Let's get to the other side.
I'm working on it.
These things go sideways too.
No. Come on. Just... Does this override? Does this turn it the other way? Okay, that did something. So now I gotta get on one of those boxes. But that doesn't take me where I need to go. So that brought me over here. Let me jump. Yep.
Make a path. We will follow.
Maybe I do need to just keep going forward. To come all the way back. Where do I go now? Just takes me back there. What am I not seeing? Lots of waiting at this part. Right, there it actually made sense. Alright, now we're where the enemies are, I think. So can I just climb up here? Do I have to go around? Up. Rusty toasty. Alright, let's try that again. Where did it put me? All the way back here.
Too stable.
Excuse me. Come on. Drop down. And slide strike. Right. Is that the only two? I thought there was three the last time I... Alright. They are down. Now what? Got to get over there, I think. Oh, there's another one. You walked a pretty long way. There's really no way to hide over here.
All right, time to grab a ride.
That took way longer than it probably should have. Oh boy, I lost connection. Apparently, temporarily did. That's gonna be fun. I'll have to splice the two streams together and repost it. Oh. Went too far. Or went far enough. So now I can just drop down to where I need to be.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Very roundabout way of getting over to the store.
This looks like the old path.
One last exchange with Maria. Via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. I'll never see her again. Neither will Sam. I get to tell her now, too.
The audio log was so quiet compared to the background.
Voice of the demon.
We're offering up a bunch of health. Activate source node.
The altar.
There is no blue light here. Is a spirit present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Ah, another one of these puzzles, huh? Alright, here we go. So I need to get it over there.
Possible security leak detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix. Security threat confirmed.
Oh, it needs to go in right there. So it's not that way. Or am I overthinking this? It's gotta go in there. Can't go there. Go this way. Go around this side.
Preparing countermeasures.
And badoom. Oh wait. Dang it. Not badoom.
Recapture
There.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Aurea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Aurea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
Well, at least they don't have to go far.
The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Okay. Can't we just, like, peacefully take over the core and destroy it?
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Can't imagine that they would be. Wait, maybe I was supposed to go down here.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
So I need to override these towers. Can't go into that. So I'm gonna override it. Here we go. You look different. Did you get a haircut?
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
Oh, hello. So far, I'm not doing so bad with the dodging. Glad I didn't just jinx myself there. Ooh, there I did so bad. Not so good. Oh! Oh, suplex. I don't even know if that's the right name for that move, but... It's been a long time since I watched wrestling. Oh, no. Alright, then you gotta distract it. Oh boy, I walked right into that. Ooh boy. Where did it go? This is a good interrupter when it's fully charged. Come on. Too many machine bits everywhere. There we go. It's down. Now we gotta override the core.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Power network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
She did it.
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Run.
One of those?
It's the only way!
Hang on tight. Oh. The volcano is gonna explode. The frozen wilds aren't gonna be so frozen anymore.
Get me up top, Aratak! Now! I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
Where's Manukai? Rhea's gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
You were not done yet? We just made an epic escape. I was wondering if you're gonna make me walk. If it would just be a nice long cutscene.
Never know when I might need these. I'm gonna need you.
Sorry guys, I'm done fighting. Retired.
Here they come.
Oh, didn't know I could do that. Cool.
bad trade for rebirth. Here we go!
Nearly there. All right. Looks like even with all my dying and delays, we might actually complete the DLC today. Which means I should start thinking about what we're going to play tomorrow.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Wow, went all the way out.
My chieftain,
Just... Aloy,
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Aurea might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Aurea would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron, forced out the daemon, and saved the spirit. She understood what had to be done.
Yes, and I failed to listen.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. Yet I turned her away, my own sister. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warak can't follow. Besides, it already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
Time to talk to Cyan. Should be interesting.
New errand. Well, maybe someday. But I'm looking to 100% this game. Took me a while to do it with Final Fantasy, or if not Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what happened to your colleagues, Cyan?
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last interaction with Director Chow to your focus.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. and probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Maria said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Aurea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension, most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan. I ran across this strange piece of gear. A fragment of something larger. It emitted a signal. All the nearby machines became peaceful. You could walk right up to them.
Interesting. You said that Gaia destroyed herself. How was this accomplished?
An explosion. Big enough to blast the top off a mountain. So you think the fragment was part of her?
It's only speculation, but it is possible. She must have had complete control over machines that were part of her system. The ability to signal them to become passive or aggressive would certainly have been part of her programming. It would have been gratifying to correspond with such a benevolent AI. I wish she had survived.
Believe me, Cyan. So do I. I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers that look like flowers themselves. There's code embedded inside them. I think it's poetry.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined. How is Aratak doing?
He is in great emotional distress. I believe he finds it difficult to communicate it.
No surprise there.
I will do what I can to help. By sharing our experiences of Araya, perhaps he and I will help each other. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone.
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a hunting ground?
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Araya's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan.
Cool. We're in Yellowstone Park, and that's the super volcano we just potentially caused to erupt in 3,374 years.
Do you know anything about the dam near here?
Yes, it was converted to serve as a reserve power source for Yellowstone operations. It was later appropriated for the Firebreak project, and its last human workers replaced by Pharaoh servitors. After my tasks became less time-critical, I investigated the dam's data repositories and discovered the works of Concrete Beach Party. These provided me with several colorful additions to my vocabulary.
Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could just make you?
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial monitoring stations to military-grade conflict planners. And there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, my creators found it necessary to exceed those limits. As a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both built upon sets of rules, Aloy.
Cyan, do you know the name Ted Farrow?
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow, CEO of Farrow Automated Systems?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
The benefactor. But he made machines. Robots. War robots.
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as the man who saved the planet.
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And Elizabeth Sobek. Did you know her?
Are you referring to the
scientist.
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field, one of the greatest scientists of her age. My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my lack of data has disappointed you.
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what I learned from my colleagues or observed from media streams.
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era of supposedly limitless potential for human and machine advancement. Though, rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval caused such loss of life?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced and millions perished, as much as 20% of the global population. Until the clawback.
So things got better. For a little while, at least.
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation, green robot technologies, and artificial intelligence. Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw the relief of my colleagues, and I was proud we had succeeded. At least that was the data I had available to me over the next 2 decades. It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them?
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can.
Woohoo! I conquered the mountain. Now it's telling me to go and complete the game.
after all. Firebreak, cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades.
So did it just randomly cut that off? It's kind of rude.
I can't feel much of anything.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that's all we got. Be the quickest one right here. Yeah, that's all we've got. There's nothing else to do. So yeah. I'll just walk back and save the game. But that's it. No more. Horizon Zero Dawn and the main game is captured on stream, and now so is the DLC's main storyline. I did see that I now have the ability to like override other machines, which is pretty cool. I don't know what all that means, but yeah. We'll I'll have to pick out a game, and we'll start playing that tomorrow. Still not sure if I want to commit to a new game so close to Zelda Breath of the Wild coming out, or not Breath of the Wild. Oh my goodness, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, but we might get a little bit further in a game that I started before, which I have quite a bit of backlog on. But yeah, that will be just keep an eye on the schedule if you're interested in seeing what we're going to be playing for the rest of the week. It might be the same game, might be something different each day, but we'll see. Other than that, I hope you all enjoy the stream, enjoy the video, and we will see you next time. Have a great one.